Good morning then. I'm Ursula Faye. Welcome to the Earth Reverence Healing Circle. Today is the 11th of February 2022. I'll check my volume, can maybe go a little higher. Okay, so welcome, whether you're live with me today or whether you're on the recording. It's lovely to have you here with me. Hopefully the music ratio to my voice is working okay. Let me know if something's off, and in the next few minutes, and I'll change it. Welcome if you're on YouTube or Facebook. If you're seeing me on Instagram, I have a pretty little filter I'm playing around with again today. It's called Nighttime Starlight or something. Anyway, it's pretty and sparkly, and I like it. So let's get into today's process, meditation, whatever you'd like to call it. We're just going to send some healing energy, some love, some extra nervous system work through to the planet as a whole. You're welcome to join me, to receive, and be open to the energies. Please contribute your own. As we work together, we just magnify our intentions and our efforts here, and that intention is, of course, to assist the planet and all life on the planet, including us humans who could use a bit of extra loving at the moment. So let's get to it. Just relax and come into presence. Feel yourself sitting on the chair or lying on the floor. Just feel where your body makes contact. Feel your feet perhaps on the floor. And I will ask you to send your grounding cords down all the way into the very core of the earth, into Gaia's heart. And please, I invite you to feel her loving energy rising up to meet us as well. And let that fill your heart. And moving through the crown, also make sure you're connected to the heart of source energy too. That's a very beautiful column to be in the middle of. And with that connection in place, I invite you to turn inward, focusing on your breath, focusing on presence, focusing on filling up your heart space with love and light. So bringing your attention down from your head, down from the chatter in your mind, and just gently returning it to the heart. So with each in-breath, filling that heart chamber with light. Each out-breath, gently releasing all tension, concern and worry. And as your heart space grows, extend it beyond the confines of your physical chest. And as you notice your awareness on the outside of your body, we can rise up yet higher. And in our mind's eye, we can view the planet far below us. And from here, we can reach our awareness out and notice the others joining us on this call, and acknowledging each person's personal team of angels, guardians, ancestors, and other assisting energies. And together we form a net, or a grid within, through and around the planet, and we send a great deal of love. And draw in and invite the violet flame to transmute energies around, through and within the planet, sending it through, as perhaps viewing that as a wave flowing over the planet. We invite in as many other frequencies of light, of love, and rays of light as we may feel too. I personally like the diamond white light, with the golden and silver sparkling rays of light. The emerald is always of use, sapphire, and the magenta ray, bringing through planet frequencies of hope, of joy, and higher frequencies of love, only new to this planet, and assisting them to move further and more deeply. within, through and around our own space. We ask to anchor Gaia more firmly into her ideal timeline, from which we can all take as our north point and anchor into as well. Stabilize Gaia's connection to the rest of the universe, stabilizing through the axis points. Bring through more and more higher light in order to dissolve, disperse more dense and darker and problematic frequencies and influences on the planet. Basically, we like to disrupt anything that is negative, that is involved in abuse of power, corruption, any power over, any secrecy or suppression, any oppression, any slavery, any abuse, the frequencies of trauma that have been allowed to flourish on this planet for far too long, any systems that also carry these frequencies and ideals. We also ask to weaken those and work further to dispel and dispatch them so that they can just simply start to crumble and dissolve. And we also work to create and bring into the foreground new and much better systems, ones based upon nature, upon universal laws, ones guided by love and not power and not abuse. When we look to existing systems in nature, we look at what works. We look at, for inspiration, those already on the earth plane who are bringing in wonderful ideas, systems, inventions that will assist humanity as a whole, which will assist the planet to regenerate, which solve problems that we currently have, plastic use, of waste, of pollution, working towards clean air, clean water, free and sustainable energy sources, more sustainable housing, and more universally obtainable and affordable housing for all as a human right, as it should be. We ask for the abundant resourcefulness of humanity to once again rise. We ask for more compassion, more tolerance, more collaboration and co-creation amongst the inhabitants of Earth. We bring forward and ask to embody higher forms of love, more expansive awareness, more expansive acceptance of truth. We ask for our eyes to be so expanded, not the right word here, accentuated, our vision to be higher, wider, deeper, for us to have the capacity to see far more truth, to see more fully, to see what is currently unseen, to allow more energy to come in to feed our powers of observation, of sorry, the word was right there and I lost it. Discernment, thank you. Our ability to discern, setting aside the predisposition to judge, but to discern, to be able to reasonably sift through information, assess it, and make better choices, better decisions before we take action. As we send through, offering up our individual dreams, visions, requests, energies and frequencies to Gaia, we trust that, of course, the planet herself has a higher intelligence and will use this energy as she sees fit. We offer simply suggestions. We don't constrain the good use that our intentions may be put to, that we may not yet see. So we ask not to have our potential diminished or limited in any way. Our capacity and potential for good should be as limitless as the flow of energy throughout the universe. We dream into being a world where love, abundance and freedom are simply the norm. Resources are freely available to all who need and require them. Goodness is given freely. Clean air, clean water, rich nutritive soils, healthy vegetations in balance and in harmony, ecosystems in harmony, groups of animals, birds, insects, and humans all living in harmony, and perhaps dreams for the future, perhaps other forms of life will join us here from other places, and we will learn to live in harmony and learn from each other and understand how each one's unique frequency and colour and contribution is wonderful and necessary and useful, and how much more vibrant and intricate and wonderful the picture we can create together. How wonderful that might well be as we move puzzle pieces around and create each day, each week, each hour a clearer, a more potent picture of our future, a glimpse of what we each individually and together are creating, anchoring our highest hopes, intentions and dreams into the ever-present now moment. Allowing the goodwill we're sharing within our own hearts to ripple out as widely as possible. Reprogramming ourselves, our communities, our experience of Earth life into something more wonderful, tangible and real, something far more accepting and loving than what we may see in many places at the moment. And we ask to see more and more through the eyes of our heart, the intention, the potential of what we are building together, to be able to see it forming more clearly, to have more trust in it, and in ourselves and in each other as we move through this period of turbulent change. We ask for our vision to be guided towards those things that are present but that we may not have seen yet, which reassure us, which show us the promise of what is ahead, things of beauty, things that exist already, that are already beginning to form the basis of our future societies and our experience of Earth life. And we share the peace and the calm that comes from sitting in presence, from sitting within our heart, and from sitting within the heart of the earth. That comes with grounding, with sitting in nature, with noticing the beauty that lies around us. And that comes from engaging with community and real connection of those around us who feed our hearts, fill us with joy, with positive and healing connection. And we set in motion a flow of energy that ripples out from us to the wider community, to the wider world, perhaps out towards the greater galaxy and the universe, until we sit in our own right as precious jewels within our universal sphere, until we are the ones looked to as a shining example of life and how to live. I'll ask you to take one more breath, breathing in once more, dizzying array of beautiful frequencies, particles of light and energies present with us at this time, as we very gently and gratefully prepare to bring this time together to a close, gently disentangling our energies from the grid we have created together and preparing to return to our own physical bodies, present in this time and space, very gently landing back into your own energy field, into your own heart space, gently landing once more in your body, feeling again the physical presence, where you're making contact with the floor, with the chair, with your bed. Once more, feeling your body, noticing any areas of tension where you feel at ease, breathing once more into any areas that could use a bit more ease running through them, filling your heart, your cells, your belly with breath, with light, again feeling grounded and present, coming gently back to awareness, so when you open your eyes, you still feel calm, present, grateful of heart, and ready to continue out into the world. Many blessings, everybody, on behalf of 1 Million Meditators Movement, on behalf of myself, Ursula Faye, and of EBANSHI. I thank you very much for your attention and your time. I will be here again next Friday at the same time. All of the recordings are held in perpetuity on my YouTube channel and also on the Facebook group, the Earth Reverence Healing Circle. You can access as many of those as you like at any time. Please share these videos if you feel that other people would benefit from them. It would be lovely to have more people here each week, allowing this work to go further. Whenever many of us with a common intention get together, the effect is greatly magnified. So remember to love yourself and the planet, and I will be here again next week. Many blessings.